Alrighty, it's playoff time in the Pro Division of this third season of SPL Rebound. Plymouth Plague, the 6th seed, taking on the Windsor Park Owls in the 3rd. Windsor Park finishing the season with an 11-4-3 record. Plymouth out there without an overtime loss to their name. Everything's done in regulation. They don't need any more of that charity points to get their standing spot. And if you don't know either side of the roster, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but for the Plymouth Plague, we have T, Flaccid, Timmy, and Raminator. Timmy being one of the best acquisitions, I think, in the season. He's done magnificently. He started off the season with 9 games played for the Maryland Ice Orcas, where he played copious amounts of games. They ended up finishing off with a record with, I think it was 3-5-1 with the Maryland Ice Orcas. Then, of course, 5-4-0 with the Plymouth Plague, finishing over 500 with Timmy out on their lineup. Of course, for the Maryland Ice Orcas, he had 25 goals on his 44 shots. And he totaled out with 46 points for the Maryland Ice Orcas. Then, of course, for the Plymouth Plague, he got 9 more goals, hitting 34 on his marker on 62 shots. His shot percentage went a little down, but he got 9 more goals, so does that even matter? Of course, on his point card, 56 points for the Plymouth Plague, 46 points for Maryland. He had a little bit more offensive prowess. Only 10-point difference. It's really close. 9 games played for both sides of the ice. He played the first half of the season for Maryland, second half of the season for Plymouth, and yeah, good stuff for Timmy. But of course, on the other side of the ice, you have the Windsor Park Owls with Speed Chaser, Mace, Flappagas, Kush Mama. Kush Mama not touching the ice as far as I can remember for the season, but I could be proven wrong. I'm going to be proven wrong here in about 2 seconds. He did, in fact, touch the ice 3 times in this season, had 11 goals to show for it on his 22 points, and I just haven't been paying that close of attention, apparently. But, of course, Timmy the Sheep having 102 points on the season, 56 points for this hockey club, and then 46 prior. He tied with Mace. Him and Mace share the carry award for the most points in a regular season of SPL. And then, of course, Flappagas, keep your eyes on him throughout this matchup for the Owls, as he was #1 in goals amongst all players in the Pro Division. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's going to shoot a lot. He's going to score a lot. Of course, he's the biggest reason the Windsor Park Owls finished #1 as a team in terms of goals. They had 143 goals on the regular season, finishing first over top the Yosemite Grizzlies with 138. Of course, Windsor Park was second in shots, also because of that kind of offensive prowess from Flappagas. The Windsor Park Owls had 285 shots total as a hockey club, only beaten out by the Miami Vice with 308. One thing I think is going to be the most crucial thing for the Plymouth Plague right here and now is getting open, keeping their turnover game to a minimum. They led the league in turnovers, which is not a good thing. Second place was the Boston Baked Beans with 425 turnovers. Plymouth took it first with 431. And it's going to be all about the neutral zone battles. If the Windsor Park Owls are able to shut down the passing lanes, I think it's going to go well for them. But the Plymouth Plague got to make sure they get that neutral zone game under wraps. T, of course, being one of the best passers in the league. He was one of the top dogs in possession time. I think he was 3rd, if not 2nd, only beaten out by Panarin. Panarin, of course, going home with the Puck Hog Award at the end of the season, as he had the most possession time out of the Pro Division. Second place was T from the Plymouth Plague, and underneath him was Kyler from the Miami Vice. Nothing but good names at the top of that board, but of course, I think our starting 3 is pretty obvious here tonight. Windsor Park Owls having Flappagas, Mason, Speed Chaser out on the ice, and then for the Plymouth Plague, Flaccid, Timmy, and then T going to be your starting 3 here tonight. Of course, Raminator did play the first half of the season for the Plymouth Plague. Then the second half was the majority of Timmy's playtime. Sadly, we do not have Pacer fitness test for the playoff run. He was my favorite pro player, in my opinion. But it's a sad time. Next season, keep an eye on him. I'm sure he's going to get picked up by the Clappers whenever they make their return. But don't quote me on that. Yes, even Courtney says Timmy's my favorite. Kush Mama is my other favorite. But it's going to be good stuff from both sides of the ice here. In about 2 minutes will be this designated drop of the puck. Of course, Plymouth Plague already in the lobby with all 4 of their players. Hopefully, T's internet access decides it wants to show up today. Last night, we were ready to rock, ready to roll. And then, of course, T's pet beaver found a way to burrow into his cable box and decided to snip a few of his wires just to mess with them. It was a pretty good joke. Really got me. April Fools came early or late. Depends on how you look at it. But yeah, we'll just have to make sure we tie up T's pet beaver before the match starts, and then I think we'll be all right. Of course, if you don't know what the bracket looks like, we have two series that take place here tonight. The winner of this game goes on to play the Colorado Cobras immediately. Maybe with a little bit of a break. I don't think immediately was the correct term there, but winner of this game, or winner of this series, it's a best of 3 series, goes on to play the Colorado Cobras, and then by the end of tonight, we'll have our first finalists for our 3rd season of SPL Rebound. It'll be interesting. There's been a lot of advocates for this update of Rebound. I think it makes 3v3 more competitive and more viable. I really enjoy it. They capped down the speed a little bit. Sprints were buffed a little bit. I think it makes 4v4 a little bit more challenging to play as a team. But in terms of North American and Australian play, I think it was one of the best moves the developers could have had. And I thank Urbion and company for it. Of course, a lot of people have other ways to say about that, but those are my opinions. You can have yours. I don't play the game. I just go off of what I see. But yeah, thank you for this, the resub. Wendy's Cashier coming out with a clutch sub, 2 months and running. Much appreciated. But later on, Miami Vice, Yosemite Grizzlies, I think that's going to be one of the best matchups we've ever seen. Yosemite Grizzlies, of course, for the first, I think it was up until the end of week 2, Grizzlies were first place, and in a demanding way. But you're going to give me 4K channel points. I wish I could. I would have so much fun. But Twitch doesn't give me that kind of power, because with great power comes great responsibility. And I don't think I should have either of those. But yeah, it's going to be 2 big matchups here tonight. Jabu, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. 4 months. It's been a long time. That's like half a kid. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But it's going to be good stuff. I hope the servers hold up. If the servers hold up, we're going to have a really good matchup here tonight. But, of course, more chancy promises have been made. Timmy coming out with a big statement. We have the power of God on our side. Not really a nod to anime in any way, shape, or form, but just God. That's all you really need. Another stat that I figured I'd throw out: Plymouth Plague worth 2nd as a team with possession time 44 minutes and 33 seconds with a puck on their stick, only beat out by the Miami Vice. Of course, Kyler 3rd in possession time. T was 2nd. Miami had only 5 more seconds of puck possession as a team. Few interviews. The Maryland Ice Workers had a podcast prior to this one. Thank you for the sub, Timmy. Much appreciated. MVM coming out with a sub as well. Maryland Ice Workers had, or I guess it was really just Skiz hosting a podcast. Green was the main guest on that one. Woody's Cashier and T also got involved with it. I was listening to it as I was setting up the slides, and it was one of the best podcasts I've heard in a while. I'm going to be honest with you. But in the words of Sledgehammer himself, the smart money is on the Owls tonight. So if you want to like change your voting, I don't know if it's still going on or not, but if I should have probably thrown that out a little bit earlier. But if you haven't bet yet, take the words of Sledgehammer to heart, and you're gonna win big. I guarantee it. He's pulling Winter Park out of the hat for tonight's match, and we'll just have to see what happens as we move on throughout the evening. Of course, another comment he had was on Raminator. Raminator has the best name in the league. He called him Raminator the Dominator, and if you don't change your name to that next season, I don't know what world you think you're right in. Of course, starting lineup for the Winter Park Owls is going to be Chaser, Flappagas, and Mace out there on the ice. Mace being one of the most, one of the biggest point getters for the Pro Division. Keep an eye on him as he's out there skating around for the Winter Park Owls. Winter Park going to be your home team on the ice for the series. They're going to be on the right side of your screen permanently, and then Plymouth Plague going to be on the left side in their green and black. Just to keep it from confusion, there's a lot of purple in the Pro Division this season. So just to help, keep it less confusing, Plymouth Plague being more deemed the green team, and it's worked for them well. It's been their brand, and I think really shown it out in a big way. I love the color. This color of green's awesome. I don't know about you, but I really enjoy it. Summoned Arthur Prime. Wait, don't. Wait for finals. That's a wise man. But all 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll. We're taking this one down to the ice to get this first series underway between the Plymouth Plague. We had to handicap them with a -4 on the series marker. I'll fix that in a bit, but they're just a little too powerful. We had to handicap them a little bit for the start of this series. Timmy down the near side, looking to take this one towards T. Mace saying wait. I'm getting a little bit of lag spike as well. We might be resetting this one. Yeah, we're restarting this game. Yeah. Irvion behind the scenes just laughing maniacally as he flips the switches. We all know it's true. Irvion can't hide from us. It's not the server's problem. So that was a good first period of action. Let's take a look at the stats. That's not the stats. I thought it would have generated a file, but I guess not. That's unfortunate. Let's just hope that we get through this game before tomorrow. That's all I gotta say about it. Of course, Colorado Cobras looking to cram this game in, mostly because none of their players are available until, I think it was Sunday. So, if this doesn't happen tonight, it's gonna be a little bit. We're gonna make a special request to Irvion to shut down all servers except the one we're gonna play on. Let's force the viewership in here. No, I'm just kidding. Mace restarting his computer. Something about just the frame rate wasn't right. Kyler coming out of nowhere, spamming. Somebody time him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of my chat. Get him gone. Take him out. No, I'm just kidding. Refrain. Yeah, just take the advice of Clifford, you know. Oh, Hammer had a comment on Kyler as well, and since he's here, I think he might as well hear it if he hasn't already. The Sledgehammer's thoughts on Kyler. He's a punk kid with a big mouth. He beat him in Fortnite, and Kyler still can't get over it. I was gonna wait for the Miami match, but I figured, you know, he's here, he's in the building. There you have it. He did beat me. I thought it was just, you know, baloney, but you know, here we are. Kyler owning up to it. Of course, everybody say hi to Kyler. Kyler wants to say hi. But of course, we got all 6 parties ready up, ready to rock, ready to roll. We're going to try it again. Taking it down to the ice for the second time tonight. Plymouth Plague on the left, Winter Park on the right. Looking to get the puck dropped for the first time in an eternity. T able to win this one away. Mace getting a nice touch, goes off Flabbergas down to the near side. Here's Mace getting this one out of the Owls territory. T here looking to pick this one up. Down towards the top side of the ice, pass over to Timmy. Timmy over to Flaccid. Flaccid here out at the point with, is that a fork? Is that a spatula? What's Flaccid's stick made out of? Mace down the near side looking to pop this one off the forehand, looking for Flabbergas, goes up into the top side corner, picked up by T. T here looking to send this one down long ways. Chase back in his own defensive end, looking to take this one off the forehand over to Mace. Mace off the forehand, far side glass goes over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas over to Chase, looking for that little give and go, but not quite able to find its way in the near side crease. Mace with a shot goes into the top side corner, popped out to the neutral zone. Good shot by Mace, goes down over to Chase. Chase trying to play the physical game against Flabbergas, or Flaccid rather. T takes this one down center avenue, shot off the far side of the netting end wide. Mace here picking this one up, takes it on his back pocket. Timmy there, trying to force him one way nor the other. Mace not having any of it. He's his own man. He makes his own decisions. Mace down the near side corner, trying to bring this one out of the Owl zone. Timmy steals this one away off the hit from the back end. Keeps this one in his pocket down the near side off the boards. Goes over to Chase. Chase finds his way over to Mace. Mace off the forehand, able to find his way to Flaccid. T battling up against Flabbergas in the neutral zone. Able to win this one away for the Plymouth Plague. Mace stopping up T. Goes over to Chase. Chase off the forehand down into the far side corner of the Plymouth zone. Here's T with possession with 3 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the first period of action. Sorry, I'm having multiple strokes. I'm just trying to bear through it. I hope you are with me. Timmy back on the defensive end, looking to swing this one around towards the top side of the ice off the back end. Nice swat away by Timmy on Flabbergas. Chase able to take this one away, goes off, flashes it over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas with a shot, scores! He opens up the floodgates, and out comes the beginning of the goals for the Windsor Park Owls. Down the near side point, beautiful pop shove it. Able to get it off the backhand into the twine, and 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the first. We have found our first goal of the series. Mace in the corner, finds his way to the top side. Flabbergas taking this one off the backhand down to the near side. Timmy there forcing him off to the far side boards. Flabbergas off the forehand, saucering this one over to Chase. Chase here off the backhand, shot, nice save by T. Nice control by Mace, able to keep this one down low, sends it into the top side corner. Chase trying to get a hand on this one. Flaccid able to find his way back to his captain. Here's T down towards the near side crease as he tries to drive this one out in the neutral zone. Here's T dangling towards center avenue. Chase there trying to keep pace with him in the shot lane. T down the near side, shooting off the near side and wide. Timmy off the hip, lost to Flabbergas. Flabbergas here down towards the near side of the ice with the LED stick, trying to get this one downtown, maybe to quarterback the play to the top side. Who's to say? His things of his mind are an enigma. Chase, top side to Mace. Mace able to tank through. Nice shot off the far side, brought down to near. T getting a nice hand on this one down the near side, goes off Flabbergas towards the netting. Flaccid tries to tend that gate, and he did as he shut down Chase's offensive efforts to drive it out in front. Mace down low, top side out to Chase. Chase returning that one back to the center down the near side point. Here's Mace. Mace with a nice deke, able to get past Timmy. Off the check, shot out in front. Chase just a little behind on that play. Flabbergas down low for the boys in purple. Goes off Flaccid, goes off Chase. The battle continues down to the near side boards. Plymouth coming out on top. Flaccid off the back end, shooting. Nice save by Mace. Mace looking to control this one down to the near side. Goes off the backside of his own cage. Flabbergas finds his way over to Mace. Mace off the back end. Stopped up by Flaccid. Timmy here picking up possession. Backhand wraparound denied by Mace's stick check. Chase able to get a touch on this one. The Plymouth sandwich comes out. Goes off Teague. Off Flaccid towards the netting, but not on target. 1 minute 50 remaining in the first. Windsor Park in the lead. Mace back in his own defensive end, cross grain over to Chase. Chase here on the top side corner trying to drill this one out from underneath the boards. Mace, Flabbergas down the near side boards, coming out with this one. Flabbergas off the back and shoot, scores! He makes it 2-0 for the Windsor Park Owls. What a shot, labeled for the roof. Right top shelf where you keep the peanut butter. 1:36 remaining in the first. 2 goals of difference. Timmy looking to nullify that one by 1, but not quite able to hit that one between the uprights from the red line. Timmy down low, working his magic down to the near side boards. Here's T looking to pick this one up on the near side point. Flabbergas trying to stop him away. T with a nice dangle, shooting. Nice block by Chase, sends this one over to Timmy. Timmy here out in front, finds T. T out at the point, swinging a miss, goes over to Flabbergas. Top side swatted away by T. T down to the near side. Timmy here off the back end, not able to shovel that one into the netting. Mace able to pick this one up, looking for Chase along the top side boards. T getting a hand on this one, finding its way back to Mace. Chase top side shooting, no! Flaccid able to get back on the back check in time to deny that shot attempt. 1:03 remains. Shot off the far side post from Flabbergas in the neutral zone. With 60 seconds remaining, the score is still 2-0. Chase with a nice touch. Timmy here trying to get this one out of his defensive end, past T into the defensive end for the Owls. Flabbergas topside meets Mace along his own point. Flabbergas goes off Flaccid back behind the cage of the Windsor Park Owls. Mace here trying to pick this one up off the back end, looking towards the top side of the ice. Flaccid applying that pressure for the Plymouth Plague, loosen up to the near side corner. Chase swings this one to the top side point. T, Flabbergas in a hot pursuit of this one. T retrieving this one back into his own defensive end in the corner. T with 30 seconds remaining, taking his time as Flabbergas gives him a little bit of elbow room. T off the back end, able to get this one out of his own defensive end. 25 remaining in the first. Mace here with a touch on this one, finds his way to Flabbergas. Flabbergas here top side point down to the near. Chase gonna leak this one, leak off the boards. Timmy, Mace goes off to the race is T. T over the backhander into the offensive zone with 13 remaining in the first. Down to the near side, here's Mace. Mace, forehand shot over to Flabbergas, catches it off the face, almost able to pull the trigger on it, but gets it off the forehand rather than the backhand. T freeing this one up back behind his own cage, looks to just hold on to it, and that's the end of the first. 2-0, Windsor Park in the lead after the first 5. Oh, Kyler finally got timed out. Or no, is that just all right? Blaze is doing God's work out in the chat. 2-0 the score. Turnover game, about what we expected. It's got to be said, all 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll. 10-3 were the turnover ratio, and of course, big plot point for me before we started the game, and I think it's going to keep on keeping on. Good shot off the far side post. Flabbergas looking to take this one off the backhand over to Mace. Mace here towards the top side of the ice. 8 seconds into, we already had our first Plymouth opportunity on the offensive side, but that one went by the wayside. T crossing the crease over towards the top side. Mace here getting a touch on this one off the backhand. Out to the top side slot. Timmy here trying to shovel this one in towards the netting. Off the backhand. Down to the near side. Chase here off the forehand. Able to complete that one down the full 200. 4 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the second T here. Playing with a little bit of fire. Leaning towards the top side of the ice. Pass goes over to Flaccid. Over to Timmy. Shoot, scores! And they find their first goal with a beautiful tic-tac-toe. And then some. What a shot. What a goal. 33 seconds into this the second period of action here in game number 1. And you can't have it better than that. Chase down low in the corner. T trying to free this one up as well. Goes off Flaccid. Down to the near side boards of his own defensive end. Chase able to find Mace. Mace with a shot. Scores! And he takes that one right back out of the mouth of the Plymouth Plague. And he extends the lead back up to 2. Chase getting a touch on this one, back in his own blue line. Mace getting involved. Flaccid steals away. Shot, nice block by Flabbergas. Nice chip by Timmy, but not quite able to find its way between the uprights. Flaccid down low in the near side corner. Mace able to pick this one up. Looking towards the top side of the ice. Off the backhand. Able to scoop this one out. Goes off T. Off Flabbergas. Down to the near side in Windsor Park's favor. Looking for a pass. Flabbergas down low behind enemy lines. Topside point shot from Mace brought down to Flabbergas yet again. Flabbergas off the backhand looking for that wraparound attempt. T able to snipe this one away from him. Down the near side finds Timmy. Timmy here off the back and pass over to Flaccid. Almost able to chip that one in on the doorstep, but not quite able to get enough mustard on that one to send that one past Border Patrol. Flabbergas. Timmy over to Flaccid. Flaccid down the near side. Boards tries to battle his way through as he picks this one up down the near side. Perhaps trying to get this one out to T. T here off the back and stopped up by Mace. Mace up against Timmy. Swapped wide to the top side. Goes off Flabbergas over Mace. Goes off T. Back down low. Timmy almost having that deflection goal in his back pocket. But with 3:15 remaining, we still remain with a 2-goal difference. Flaccid goes off Flabbergas to the top side. Flabbergas able to pick this one up for Windsor Park, looking for Mace back down in his own corner. Flaccid off the hip, trying to get this one for a backhanded chance out the T with a nice shot out in front. The battle continues. Flaccid finds himself a goal. 1 goal is the difference now with 3:01 remaining in the second here in game 1. Crashing the crease is never a bad choice whenever you got 2 bodies and are able to. 3 minutes remaining. 2-3 is the score. What a way to get into the nitty-gritty. Not afraid to get your hands in the mud and get into the corners. T with possession down towards the near side, trying to nullify the lead. Flaccid down low in the corner, trying to bring this one out in the Windsor Park zone for the Plymouth Plague. Looking to just take this one out to the point, jiving back down behind the goal line. Looking down towards the near side of the ice. Chase with the bank pass over to Mace. Mace here off the back end. Looking down towards the near side. T with a nice backhander. Goes off Chase over Flaccid. Nice shot into the top side corner. Flabbergas picks this one up for Windsor Park. Mace down towards the near side off the forehand. Looking to scoop this one long and hard. Goes off Timmy. Chase off the hip from the forehand out to his own point. But nobody there home for that one. Mace picking this one up in his own corner, looking to take this one out for a walk for Windsor Park. Timmy, of course, breathing down his neck, not making that any easier. Mace ultimately coming away with possession, goes off the backhand, flies with a nice touch, keeps this one alive for the Plymouth Plague back in the defensive end. Mace topside, Flabbergas is able to pick this one up as well, direct it back over to Mace. Flaccid picking this one up for the boys in green. Mace here for the boys in purple. Down the near side, Timmy here with a nice forehand shot, goes off to the far side point. T in hot pursuit of this one in the neutral zone. Flabbergas, the first man to that one. Mace going off of T. Flaccid goes off the top side. Flabbergas there along the top side boards. Keeps this one going for Windsor Park. Macy there with a nice stick check. Goes towards the netting, but not on as it goes off the near side. Leaked wide. Chase, top side to Mace. Down low to the near side. Here's Timmy picking this one up. Looking to wrap this one back over to T. Mace able to get this one down low yet again. T here picking it up off the forehand. Sends this one down and flying. Goes off Flaccid to the top side boards. Bringing this one off Flabbergas. Back down low for the Plymouth Plague. Here's T sitting behind his own cage, just waiting for his opportunity. Flaccid trying to play a little physical back on the defensive end. T looking for that leakage along the topside boards. Jives down to neutral zone. Shot over to Flaccid. Timmy not able to get the trigger pulled in time. And the Windsor Park Owl will survive that offensive drive. 1:07 remaining in the second. 2-3 is the score. T looking to pick this one up back behind his own goal line. Down the near side boards. Pass over to Timmy. Timmy getting a nice touch back over to Flaccid. Flaccid here off the back end. Stolen away by Chase. Chase pass over to Mace. Mace here with possession. Mace trotting his way along the topside boards. Pass over to Chase. Chase off the forehead. Nice shot. A beautiful deflection. Holy cow. 47 seconds remaining in the second. Good pass right on the money. Chase knows exactly what to do with that one. Takes it off the left ear. Finds himself goal number 1 of the night. Of course, the fourth for the Owls. Sends the lead to 2. Mace back behind his own cage, looking to jive with this one down the near side. Timmy forcing his hand up to the top side boards. Mace hits the nice shot from the red line. Chase almost able to deny that one as Flaccid shutting the gate on that offensive chance. Mace down low. T taking this one off to the top side boards. Looking to maybe take this one off to the races. Chase there trying to shut down the passing lanes. Flaccid top side. Mace with a nice turnover, shooting this one down low into the Plymouth zone. Here's T off the backhand, trying to peel this one off the boards. Mace there trying to shut that Flaccid off. Able to do so successfully. Finds his way back to the defensive end of the Windsor Park zone. Flabbergas with 7 seconds remaining. Looks for one last drive of the second chapter of game 1. Chase down to the near side, but that's going to do it. That's the end of the period. 10 minutes in the books. 5 more to go here in game number 1. Windsor Park Owls in the lead 4-2. Good stuff from both sides of the ice. Plymouth Plague did a better job that time around of controlling the neutral zone and the turnover game, and that helped them out gratefully. But back down onto the ice. 5 minutes on the clock. Puck is dropped. The game is on. Flaccid off the backhand, finding its way back over to T. T off the backhand along the topside boards, bringing this one out the full 200. Here's Mace with possession down towards the near side. Off the forehand, Timmy there with a nice stick lift, able to get this one freed down into the corner. Timmy off the backhand. T trying to wait his time, but Chase they're able to get this one down low for the Windsor Park Owls. Flaccid down towards the near side of the ice, off the backhand, able to send this one towards the net, but not on. Off the near side, controlled by Flabbergas. T there getting a nice stick lift, able to win the battle away to the top side red line. Here's Timmy, jives in, shooting off Flabbergas' stick. Chase trying to get a hand on this one, sends it back towards his own netting. Mace up against T. T here with a nice stick check, trying to get possession back for the boys in green down the near side boards. Chase top side corner to Flabbergas. Flabbergas returned back over to Mace. Mace here setting up the breakout for the Windsor Park Owls. Down the near side, pass over to Chase, goes past him. Here's T. T along the top side boards, looking to send this one out for a song, but Flabbergas there stopping that one before it even got started. Flabbergas, point shot, nice block by Flaccid. Good shot by Timmy, hits the near side of the netting by a faint amount. Just skimming off the netting. Chase controlled, top side to Mace. Windsor Park on the breakout here. Off the forehand pass over to Flabbergas, goes off the hip, goes off Flaccid to the top side. Here's Mace here looking to drive this one in towards the top side boards. Timmy, they're just not moving at all. Taking that one all in the scenery while he was at it. Mace having a little bit of elbow room back on his own defensive end. 3 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in this third period of action down the near side. Flabbergas here picking this one up on the blue line. Good shot, but it goes off the near side of the cage and wide. T. Off the back end, Mace able to find his way over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas out in front. Good shot attempt by Chase. Goes over to Timmy. Timmy here with a shot off the far side thanks to Mace's efforts along the top side boards. Chase coming back out the other way for Windsor Park. Pass over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas shooting over to Chase just out of his reach by just the fingertips. Timmy picking it up towards the top side. Goes past T over to Flaccid. Back over to T. T down low in his own corner. 3:07 remaining in the third period of action here in game number 1. Windsor Park having the lead as of right now. Timmy applying the pressure on the offensive forecheck. Chase there on the back check. Gets his one back for the Windsor Park Owls. Able to find its way over to Flabbergas. Off Mace. Off Flaccid. Over to TT here with a shot. Nice save by Mace. Mace along the top side boards. Just abiding his time. Banks it off the boards. Flabbergas here in the offensive zone. Good shot, but it goes off the near side. Chase there controlling it over to Mace. Mace here. Nice little dangle, but not quite able to keep that one away from the doorkeeper. Shot scores! Mace from the neutral zone. 2 minutes, 37 remaining, and the lead is up to 3. Good battle win by Flabbergas, and he threaded the needle on that one. Wow. Flabbergas, topside point, one to beat, shot off the far side, brought down to the near. Here's Chase down the near side. Mace here letting this one leak out into his own defensive, and Windsor Park has proven all they need to here in game number 1. The only thing they have left to beat is the clock. Flabbergas, Flaccid, topside boards, trying to get this one through the neutral zone. Flabbergas able to control this one back over to Mace. Mace here down the near side, gets this one off Timmy. Timmy here with a forehand shot, goes off Mace. Chaser up to the top side. Flabbergas here with a shot blocked away by Flaccid. This one's controlled by T along the topside boards. The captain of the Plymouth Plague able to find Timmy shooting off to the near side glass. Gets his own rebound, comes off the boards as he sends this one topside for a spell. Mace off the boards to himself, down towards the near side, looking to leak this one out of the defensive end. Just a full court press by the Plymouth Plague right now, and it's working out for them as of right now. Mace able to get this one through the traffic. Flabbergas off the back end, looking for Chase, goes off the far side of his head and does not make contact. 1:45 remaining in the regulation here in game 1. Mace able to take this one back down towards the near side, perhaps the far side, as he sets up the breakout for the Windsor Park Owls. Timmy trying to keep pace with him. Mace with a forehand shot off the far side, upper right 90. Good stoppage by T's glasses off the left lens. Timmy steals it away, goes off of Mace. Mace here off the back and nice control down to the near side. Mace, Chase, down the near side, goes off Windsor Park. T trying to make him retreat this one back into his own defensive, and 1:20 remaining here in the third. 2-5, Windsor Park leading. Flaccid off the back end, goes off Mace. Mace here off the forehand, stopped up by Flaccid down the near side boards. The battle continues between these two hockey clubs. Timmy off the back end, look for the pass out to the point, stopped by Flabbergas. Keeps this one down low in the corner and out of the way of harm. The sandwich from Plymouth along the boards. Flabbergas finds a way to weave through it for the time being. Down at the red line, lost over to T. Flabbergas getting into the nitty-gritty with that one along the near side boards. 50 seconds remaining in this third and final period of regulation, unless Plymouth can do something here and now, as we're taking to the final moments of game one. Flabbergas down the near side finds Mace. Mace here with a shot. Chase almost able to get that deflection on target. If he didn't have 50 ping, it would have been so. Timmy off the back end. T here picking it up for the boys in green. Off the forehand pass. Shot off of the far side and wide. Timmy a little shaken instead of being stern. 25 seconds remain in the third. Chase topside Flabbergas out to the near side point. Not able to find his teammate yet again. T with a shot off to the far side. The rebound controlled by Mace, shooting this one down long. T with a shot of his own. Deflected wide by Chase in the neutral zone. 15-13. Down to 12. Mace, topside board stopped up by Timmy. Timmy looking to get one more before the finalized buzzer sounds. But it looks like with 5 seconds remaining, we got one less push for the Windsor Park Owls. Chase here off the forehand, stopped by Flaccid. That is all she wrote. That's the end of game one. Going to the Windsor Park Owls. 5-2, the final score there. Goal scorers of the match. Mace with 2, Flabbergas with 2, and Chase with 1. And then for the Plymouth Plague, Flaccid had 1, Timmy had 1, and saves went 2 apiece amongst their veterans. Turnover game was my emphasis. Plymouth Plague did a really good job coming out of that first period. They really played responsibly, and responsibly is the word I was looking for. I still butchered it, but that was the word I was looking for. They played a lot better coming into the second and third period of action. Let's see if they can hold that up as they move into game number 2 in this best of 3. Of course, both substitutions are in the building tonight if they do want to make those substitutions. I don't think either team's really going to be looking into doing that. Windsor Park really having nothing else to prove. Those 3 players won the first game. Looks to keep them on the ice, keeping the hot hands hot, and Kushmama keeping up the morale on the bench. But all 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll. We're taking this one back down for game number 2. 15 more minutes of slap shot at least. As the puck is dropped, the game is on. Plymouth on the left side in their green. Windsor Park on the right side in their purple. T getting a touch on this one. Chaser getting a hand on this one down towards the near side. Flaccid here with a forehander off the backhand. Finds his way down low into the enemy zone. Timmy looking for this back or forehander wraparound rather. Flabbergas, of course, controlling this one off the side of his own cage. 20 seconds into it. Flabbergas topside Mace out at the far side point, trying to reverse this one back into the defensive end. T, they're getting this one towards the netting, but not quite able to get it on. Chase off the forehand or backhand gets this one over Flabbergas down low in the enemy zone. Flabbergas topside to Mace. Mace here at the red line. Pressurized by Timmy and T. T here trying to get a hand on this one. Mace able to find Flabbergas. Goes off Timmy. Topside boards back over to Flabbergas. Controlled back out into the neutral zone. Good shot, but blocked away by Timmy. Timmy, backhand shot denied by Mace. Mace here down low in his own defensive end. Trying to get this one through. Timmy T out to the near side. Shot nice. Saved by Mace out at the crease. Good save by Chase off the shot from Flaccid. Flaccid Timmy off of Flabbergas. T directed down to the near side. Here's Mace. Mace at his own blue line. T having the majority of the possession in that little conversation. Flaccid, topside shot, nice deflection by Timmy, but not quite able to get that one on target after the contact. Flabbergas, Mace down the near side looking for a friendly face. T here off the back end looking for this pass out in front. Timmy with a shot off the far side post, almost able to send it in. But here we are, and we are scoreless. Flabbergas back down low. Mace here getting a touch on this one down towards the near side of the ice. Good shot, but Flaccid deflected wide, goes off Flabbergas Chaser and wide off the near side by the smallest of margins. Flaccid forehand shot goes off Flabbergas out at the blue line. T here looking to get that can opener along the topside board. Timmy directed on target. Flabbergas with a big save there, keeping the score the same. Mace here back behind his own goal, looking to leak out towards the top side of the ice. Forehand pass over to Flabbergas out of the reach off the far side boards. Here's T. T down the near side, banks it off the boards. Mace here with a nice possession, takes this one down low into the near side corner. T with a nice little stick check. Let's Chase know who's boss, but Chase says, no, I'm not taking any of that. He gets back into the mix of things. Here's Timmy down the near side. Forehand shot goes off Flabbergas, stopped up by Flaccid. Chase out into the neutral zone, forcing Plymouth on the back check. Flaccid topside boards, whipping this one back to the defensive end. Here's T looking for his trip around the world. Down the near, or across the grain rather. Here's Flaccid looking to take this one into the offensive zone. Chase there with a stoppage, able to find his way back over to Mace. Mace back behind his own cage, fakes out Timmy down to the far side boards, able to take this one off the forehand. A little bit of a misinput. Flaccid with a shot, scores! 1-0 Plymouth. over the Windsor Park Owls in game 2. 2 minutes and change in this first period of action. Mace almost had the panhandle primed. But here we are, Plymouth finding their first goal and taking the lead for the first time this series. Flabbergast down the near side boards, looking to whip this one off the forehand over to Mace. Mace here off the forehand, top side over to Chase. Chase here off the backhand, shooting. Nice save by T out of the top of his crease, standing tall like Lundqvist. Chase, Flabbergast off the backhand, down to the near side. Here's Mace. Mace here off the forehand, good shot, goes off. Chase trying to deflect that one on target at the blue line. T here dumping this one in. Timmy picking up where he left off the backhand, looking for this pass off the boards, goes off T towards the netting. It's going to hit the post off the near side. What fortunate sons are out there on the ice for the Plymouth Plague. 1:56 remaining in the first, and they're still in the lead because of physics. T with a shot, scores! 2 goals the difference now. Just sitting on the doorstep waiting for greatness like it's PlayStation. Eli says I got lotion out for this game, and that's the correct call if you ask me. 1:45 remaining in the first. 2-0 is the score. Plymouth right now looking pretty comfy. Flaccid, topside boards goes off the glass. Flabbergast there against Timmy. A little conversation is had. Who's coming away with this puck? Timmy winning that one away. No, Flabbergast with the final say in that conversation. Mace topside over to Flabbergast off the backhand. Looking to take this one topside point. Good shot. T there with a beautiful save off the near side. The 50-50 between Flabbergast and T comes out to Flaccid. Flaccid here at the point. Shot. Nice save by Mace. Goes off Timmy. Oh my goodness. The positioning of this one lad. Beautiful control out at the blue line. Stops Mace from dumping that one out of the defensive end and gets a goal while he's at it. 1:19 remaining in the first. Plymouth in the lead, 3-0. Wow. Mace, topside out of his own zone, finds Flabbergast down low in the corner. Looking to take this one down towards the near side. Off the back end, out in front. Mace with a shot. Nice save by T. T there with another deflection down into the near side corner. Here's Timmy looking to take this one out of his own defensive end. Chase here off the back end, stopped up by Timmy, forced back into the hands of Flabbergast back at his own goal line. Looking to take this one down the near side off the back end. Mace here with a shot down towards the near side glass. Here's Chase able to get this one over to Mace. Over towards the top side, finds the hands of Flabbergast. Off the forehand, reverse down to the near side. Chase in hot pursuit of this one. So is T. T here with possession for the Plymouth Plague down the near side over to Timmy. Timmy here out of his own point. Not having a whole lot of options. Mace forcing this one into the near side corner of the Plymouth zone. Here's T off the far side glass. Over to Flaccid. Flaccid here off the back end. Looking for that shot. Not quite able to beat out Chase. Goes off Mace into the neutral zone. Flabbergast off the right line. Shooting off the far side and wide. Flaccid down the near side goes off Mace. Mace and Chase trying to get this one out for Windsor Park. Chase here with possession off the backside of the opposing cage. T looking to clean up the loose pieces. Topside bank pass over to Timmy. Timmy here off the forehand looking for this give and go play. Over to Flaccid off of Chase. Chase reading that beautifully. Good shot off the far side post. Flaccid not done. Flabbergast says you are. 10 seconds remain in this first period of action. T down the near side. Chase able to get a touch on this one. Timmy here trying to leak this one out for the Plymouth Plague, and that's going to do it for the first period of action. 3-0's the score. Your Plymouth Plague are in the lead currently. Good period from both sides of the ice. Good takeaway game. It's about 50-50, but the passing game is in favor of the Owls. I don't know how they haven't gotten more than 2 shots with their 30 passes on the ice. That's just insane. But so far, both sides of the ice looking pretty even, looking pretty Steven. But we're going to get this one back downtown, getting this one back to the ice. All 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll in this second period of action. Plymouth on the left, Windsor Park on the right. The puck is dropped, and this second period of play of game number 2 is underway. Mace down the near side finds his way to Flabbergast. Flabbergast here trying to drive his way through the neutral zone, able to do so successfully. Timmy loosening it up. T down towards the near side with a save awarded. Out in front of his own net. Flabbergast looking to shoot it off the near side and wide. Chase picking up the loose pieces down the near side, battled wide by T. T fakes out Flabbergast with a Kucherov move. Chase picks it up, shot off the near side glass. Here's T picking this one up back behind his own cage. 30 seconds into the second period of action. Windsor Park having 2 shot opportunities, but not able to land either of them. Flaccid getting a touch on this one, goes off Flabbergast over to Mace. Mace here for Windsor Park, topside off the glass. Flaccid here picking this one up, hounded by Flabbergast. Here's T, goes off of Timmy. T here, leaning topside point. Flabbergast there trying to keep pace with him. T able to deke through one, but not Chase, stopping him stone cold. Goes off Flabbergast towards the netting. The battle continues. Down low, Windsor Park with possession for the time being. Flaccid goes off Chase at the topside corner. T trying to keep this one wide of the netting. Mace, neutral zone. Shooting this one, stopped up by Timmy. Down to the near side. Flabbergast here off the forehand, stopped up by T. Down into the neutral zone. Here's Mace yet again with a shot off his own. Nice save by Flaccid out at the hash marks. Timmy, Flabbergast to the topside boards. Here's T. T down towards the near side, hits that red line, pops this one off the boards, goes off Flaccid. Flabbergas here taking this one down towards the near side as well. Flaccid stopping him up. Here's Mace down low in his own defensive end. 3 minutes 34 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. Mace looking to start this breakout. Top side to Chase. Chase here with a shot. Good hit shot, but just off the right side, just a few inches too far, or else that would have in fact been a goal. T off Mace. Down low, trying to get this one through for Windsor Park. Mace not done yet. Little Beyblade action, but not able to free this one up from T. T, topside board, stops him up. Looking to revise that one to the topside boards. Look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, we'll just try for fool me 3 times. We'll just try for fool me 4 times. T with an absolute gobstopper of a defensive play. Nervous as steel back on the defensive end and doing that to Mace. I just gotta call it out when I see it. That was entertaining to me. I don't know about you, but it was entertaining to me. Mace topside able to leave this one down to the near side. 5, I guess. Looking to pull this one down the near side. Boards goes off. Flaccid with a nice block of his own down the near side off the back. And Timmy with an empty net. Not able to take it off the forehand. I feel that on a spiritual level. I don't know about you. 2 minutes 34 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. Mace able to control this one back for Windsor Park. Looking down to the near side boards. Mace off the forehand, gets this one out. Flaccid out the other way, off the back, and good shot, but it goes off the near side, out to the top side. Timmy getting a touch on this one. Mace able to shut that one down. Flaccid with a shot, scores! He makes it 4-0 here in the second for the Plymouth Plague. Beautiful shot right from the blue line into the twine. Chase and Flabbergas on either side of the puck. You couldn't have shot it anywhere else and still got a goal, and that's why Flaccid's in pro. Flabbergas looks for the shot, scores, and he makes it 1-4. Windsor Park find themselves on the board with a nice feed from Mace over to Flabbergas and a good shot to cross up T back in the blue zone. Right in the crease with 2:14 remaining. 3 goals is the difference yet again with the quickest response of the series. Good shot off the far side post. Mace with a nice shot, but Timmy there standing tall out in front of his own net. Here's Mace taking this one off the back and looking to take this one towards the near side, perhaps out in front. Flabbergas with a beautiful shot shut down by none other than the far side post. We've seen him a couple times. He has more saves than I do in this game. 150 remaining in the second. Flabbergas along the top side working his magic. Goes off T. Back behind the enemy goal line. Timmy the first man of this one. Out in front looking for T, but not quite able to hit him on the stick. Flaccid. Top side to T. T. Off the forehand looking for this deke. Fakes out Flabbergas and himself in the process. Here's Mace down center avenue. T stopped up by Chase. Chase here down along the near side point. Able to send this one soaring into the Plymouth zone. T. Down the near side boards, trying to fake out Chase. Chase not buying anything he's selling. He knows it's not real cranberry sauce, and he almost stuffed T right in his face. But here we are. Score still the same. Flabbergas, Flaccid along the top side, sent back out to Mace. Mace here off the backhand, stopped up by Timmy. Mace here looking to retreat southways. Timmy with a nice can opener, finds himself with possession off the back, and nice shot, and Flabbergas there in time to hug that post for dear life. T, down low for the boys in green, off the back and out in front. Timmy there with a nice shot attempt, but Flabbergas there with a good positioning in case that one was on target. 1 minute remaining in the second. Timmy down low, working his magic off the back and out to the near side red line. T, trying to get this one through Flabbergas off the back and forehand, able to get this one through traffic towards the net. That one's on target. Holy cow! I can't believe it. 16 miles an hour. Wow. Wow. 5-1 Plymouth with an absolute highlight reel clip. 42 seconds remain in the second. Shot on target, hits the post, goes in. Mace able to get that second goal for the Windsor Park Owls before this secondary buzzer of Game 2 has sounded. And he's a happy bunch with a far side shot between the uprights and a happy goal in his pocket. The 5-2 curse. Flaccid up against Mace. Mace down in the corner, sending this one down to the near side. Chase here with a possession for the Windsor Park Owls. Goes out to the near side. Flaccid with a shot, not quite able to find the target at the red line. Flabbergas, top side, pass over to Chase. Chase off the forehand, shot off Flaccid. Flaccid off Timmy. Timmy here with an empty net in front of him. Off the forehand shot in time was Flabbergas. Here's Mace in front of his own net. 13 seconds remain. Sends this one topside into the corner of the Plymouth zone. Here's T with it now. Looking to take this one out as Chase. Chase over to Flabbergas. Nice shot, but a bigger save by Flaccid. Flaccid here off the back and looking for the shot. Finds Timmy, scores, and that's a hat trick for Timothy the Sheep. 6-2 the score now. Plymouth on top by 4. And that's going to do it for the second period of action. 6-2, Plymouth in the lead by 4. Crazy stuff. Absolute domination on the possession game. Plymouth Plague controlling the pace of the game. Windsor Park Owls only having a few passes in that period of action, but all 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll, getting this one back downtown for this third and final period of regulation in game 2 to be underway. Plymouth Plague on the left side, Windsor Park Owls on the right. The puck is dropped, and this third period is rocking. Chase on the top side boards. T with a nice pickoff off the back and taking this one through with possession. Flabbergas knocking it loose for the time being. Flies to top side, handed off from T. Chase with possession, finds his way over to Mace. Mace looking to carry this one top side. Timmy there applying the pressure, goes off Flaccid over to Chase. Chase down low in the corner of the Windsor Park attacking zone. Mace trying to get this one through the crowd. Flaccid with a touch on this one. Mace with a shot off through traffic, scores! Chase, the final point of contact, the insurance marker out in the crease. Some say it, science, some I don't know what I was going to say. Some say it couldn't be done. 23 seconds into this third and final period of regulation. Windsor Park only down by 3. I don't know how Chase was the final point of contact on that goal. I'm just going to be straight with you. I have no idea, in the realm of physics that we live in, how that was the final point of contact. I don't know. It went through traffic. Timmy with a shot towards the netting off the far side and wide. We almost saw that return. T, top side of Flaccid. Flaccid looking to reverse this one back out to the neutral zone. T with a shot down towards the near side. Flabbergas there picking this one up down the near side off the backhand shot into the corner. Here's T picking this one up down the near side. Goes past Flabbergas into the defensive end. Here's Timmy off the backhand. Flaccid looking to advance it into the offensive zone. Nice hip shot by Timmy, but not quite able to shuffle his body forward in time. Mace topside Flabbergas off the backhand as well, but not able to send that one on target. Flaccid down low in his own zone. 6-3. Plymouth right now in the lead with possession of the puck. Flaccid looking for a little bit of refuge down the near side boards. Goes off the bank pass to Timmy. Chase able to pick this one off the back end. Flaccid able to advance this one northways. Timmy off the forehand. Looking to control this one back in the neutral zone. Sends this one down center avenue. Gets through 2. Chase stopped up Flaccid. Timmy down low, out in front, looking for that pass to Flaccid. Not quite able to complete that one. Mace there shuffling this one off the board. Not quite able to get it on target. Flabbergas almost able to sweep it under the rug, but not quite. Mace with a shot. Good save by T. Out the far side thanks to Flaccid. Flabbergas, topside shot on target. Good save by, I think it hit Chase rather. Here's T down towards the near side of his own zone. Off the boards, able to peel it off. Bank pass down the near side. Timmy off the hip, lost to Flabbergas. Flabbergas off the shot. Good save by T. Not how the Orthodox would have done it, but T is anything but ordinary. Mace off the backhand. T able to free this one up down towards the near side. Flaccid taking this one off the backhand, looking to bang this one through Flaccid, but Flabbergas is a solid object. Last I checked, Flaccid getting this one down into the Plymouth O zone. Windsor Park, the first man back. Here's Mace. Chase off the back end, down to the near side boards, looking to seek a little refuge. Timmy wreaking havoc down along the near side boards. Chase retrieves this one back over to Mace. Mace setting up the breakout for the Windsor Park Owls. Timmy trying to force his hand. Not able to do so. Flaccid steals it away, has to hold W. He holds W, and he scores a hat trick in the process. 7-3. Plymouth looking to send it into game 3. Two minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this third period of action. 4 goals, yet again the difference between these two clubs. Plymouth right now the lead horse in the race as we're nearing the final moments of game 2. Flabbergas, Timmy doing battle along the near side. Flabbergas here looking towards the top side of the ice. Timmy out front, nice shot by Flaccid, but it rings off the far side loud enough for everybody to hear in the building. T dangles, looking for the shot. Top side goes off, Chase over to Timmy. Timmy here with a nice little stick lift, able to get this one top side out along the boards. The pressure continues from Windsor Park on the defense. Flaccid out at the point, looking to take this one down the near side boards. Here's Mace with possession for the Windsor Park Owls. Top side, Flabbergas here off the back end. Good shot off into the near side of the ice. Chase out of his own zone. Timmy here looking to pick this one up. Mace with a little Beyblade action, picks up possession for the time being. Flaccid with a nice shuffleboard shot. Flabbergas with possession, shooting it off the far side boards. Here's Chase taking this one out and around town, out to Flabbergas in the neutral zone, letting this one leak out into the Windsor Park territory. Here's Flabbergas back behind his own goal line, looking to set up the breakout. 1:26 remains in the third period of action. We have a 4-point lead for Plymouth. Flabbergas backhand shot deflected wide by Flaccid out of his own blue line. Flaccid topside out to Timmy. Timmy off the forehand passing lane was clogged up by Mace out at the far side point, so he really was just out of options. Flabbergas down the near side boards. Timmy trying to keep pace with him up towards the top side. Flabbergas in his own corner. Timmy trying to lean this one loose. 1 minute remaining here in this third and final period of regulation in game number 2. Here's Chase off the board, stopped up by Timmy. Timmy here trying to free this one back for the boys in green. Off to the near side, trying to find this one through to Flaccid off the top side. Here's Flabbergas applying that pressure. T with a shot, hits the pipes and goes in. What an absolute sorcery shot from T. out at the offensive blue line. And that one goes off the far side post in the upper left 90, and you can't snipe it much closer than that. Goal difference up to 5. Plymouth feeling pretty comfy right now. Flaccid down the near side finds Timmy. Timmy here off the forehand, shooting it off the near side of the cage. Here comes Chase. Chase here down towards the near side, forehand pass over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas here down along the near side, forced back into his own defensive end by Flaccid. Here's Mace down low. Backhand shot goes off Chase. Flabbergas with a nice handle on this one, takes this one topside shot. Nice save by Flaccid. Flaccid able to direct this one back over to T. T here, the captain of the Plague, looking to set up the breakout for the boys in green. Shot down the near side, goes off Mace, goes off Timmy, back down low into the offensive zone for the Plymouth Plague. Flabbergas looking to retrieve this one off the boards. Timmy there applying that pressure for the Plague. And it looks like Flabbergas will take it along the top side boards. Mace going to hold on to it. 5 seconds remain here in the game. Flabbergas down low, handled over to Mace, and that's all she wrote. That's the end of game 2, and we're moving into a game 3, whether you like it or not. 8-3, the final score of that game. Turnover game, very responsible by the Plymouth Plague, and they came out on top. Of course, getting into the goal scorers of that match, Chase with 1, Mace with 1, Flabbergas with 1. Of course, Flabbergas, an onslaught of shots out there on the ice. 6 of those were saved. Of course, T, the one to think for that one. 10 saves out of the 12 for the Plymouth Plague. Of course, their goal scorers are before you as of current. But we're moving into this next period of action. The final game between these two hockey clubs. Winner goes on to play the Colorado Cobras hereafter. Loser gets a firm handshake and a walk home. Flabbergas taking this one back for the Windsor Park Owls. Handed off over to Mace. Mace here with a forehand pass down the near side. Finds Flabbergas off the tip of the stick, trying to get possession back for the boys in purple. Down the near side point, out to the top side. Mace to Chase. Chase controlled back towards the red line. Not enough juice to get that one back to Mace in time to keep it clean. Flaccid able to dirty up the lane. Shot out to T with a shot. Scores with a beautiful shot from the point. Timmy, an absolute laser beam. Almost smokes a hole through the netting. Beautiful upper left 90 shot. And just like that, Plymouth back in the lead where they like to be. Flabbergas through traffic finds a shot towards the net and goes off the far side, controlling the rebound. Here's Flaccid down the near side cage. Goes off of Mace. Timmy freed up to T. T here with 2 men to beat. Shot, nice save by Mace out between the hash marks. Mace with an open net. Shot off the far side and wide of the netting. Chase, topside boards. T with a shot towards the netting, but not quite able to capitalize that one from his own blue line. Timmy goes over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas with a nice turnover in his favor. Looks towards the top side of the ice to start the breakout for the boys in purple. Cross the grain over to Chase. Chase here off of T. T almost able to take that one off of the backhanded swivel, but he continues to battle along his way down the near side point. Chase goes over to Flaccid. T out in front. Timmy with a shot. Nice control by Flabbergas, keeping that one from going in. Mace here back on his own defensive end down the near side. Here's Chase. Back over to Mace. Mace off the forehand over to Flabbergas. Top point opportunity for the Windsor Park Owls. Shooting, nice save by T. T, top side to Timmy. Timmy with a nice shot of his own. Goes off the near side by 2 puck lengths. Flabbergas. Timmy pressurizing him towards the top side of the ice. Chase with a nice shot opportunity, but it goes wide off the near side. T off the forehand. Shooting this one towards the net and go off the far side by a puck length. Chase down the near side. T picks this one up at the point. Good stoppage by Chase. Sends this one back over to Mace. Timmy trying to apply that pressure for the Plymouth Plague. Mace goes off Flaccid. Shooting. He shoots. He scores. 3 minutes, 11 remaining in this first period of action. And a good capitalization by Flaccid. And a good opportunity generated by Timmy. .306 remaining in this first period of Game 3. The series is tied, but the score is not. Flabbergas trying to get this one back a little bit closer. Mace as well forming the sandwich for Windsor Park in the offensive zone. Plymouth Plague saying, I can do that and I can do it better. Flaccid down the near side in the corner, trapped up. Mace getting a puck or a nice stick on the puck, but not quite able to get it out under his own possession. Chase goes off Timmy. Timmy here with 2 men to beat. Out in front looking for a little bit of leeway for Flaccid, but not quite able to make contact on the pass. Flaccid, topside boards. Flabbergas able to find Mace. Mace off the back end sends over to Chase. Chase here at the right line. Good shot. Flaccid there with a nice touch on this one. Timmy sent wide over to Mace. Chase getting a touch. Flabbergas there getting involved for Windsor Park as well. Off the backhand over to Mace. Mace here off of Timmy. Gets his own rebound down the near side. Able to find his way over to Chase. Chase bank pass over to Mace. Mace here off the forehand. Able to get this one towards Flabbergas. Goes off T into his own corner. Flabbergas with possession for Windsor Park. Down low in the offensive zone. Looks to dangle his way towards the top side. Down to the near. Off the forehand pass. Chase with a shot. Good save by Flaccid. Flaccid here with a shot of his own. Goes off Mace into the top side corner of the Windsor Park zone. Here's Timmy picking up the loose pieces for the Plague. Flaccid down low in the corner. Stolen away by Mace. Mace along the top side, banks it off the boards. Flabbergas over to Chase, over to the Flaccid, sends this one out of the way of harm. Mace with a nice shot off the near side and wide. T, top side corner, looking to jam this one in. Chase nullified as Flaccid held the door beautifully, keeping that one out from the crease. 2-0. Plymouth Plague still in the lead. Mace down the near side, goes off Flaccid. Mace driving on, forehand shot, scores, and he makes it 1-2 for the Windsor Park Owls. 1 minute 34 seconds remaining here in this first period of Game 3. And we're back within 1. The girlfriend nerf is real. 1:27 remaining in the first period of action. Owls down by 1. T looking towards the top side of the ice, off the back end forehand, taking this one down into his own corner. Off the back end, goes off Chase, leaving that one goes Flabbergas, leaving this one back for Mace, the carry of the season. Pass over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas at the point, looking for the forehand shot, not quite able to twist the wrist in time. Flaccid out the other way, shooting, scoring, and he makes it 3-1 for the Plymouth Plague. Good opportunity capitalized, and that's all it takes to win hockey games. Make the most of what you get. You keep trying for the next chance. Team here with a shot off to the top side corner. 60 seconds remain here in the first period of 3. Here in Game 3. Timmy off the side of the cage. Mace here looking to pick this one up down towards the near side. Pass over to Chase. Chase here dangling towards the top side. Off Flaccid over to Flabbergas. Shot off the far side and wide. Chase able to get this one for a touch, but not able to take possession back. Timmy, top side boards down center avenue. Playing with fire on that clear out. Here's Mace picking this one up off the back end, off Timmy, down the near side. Flaccid here looking to shoot this one on target, out in front, scoring! How does that happen? How does he find a way to do that? The telepathic connection between Flaccid and Timmy is unreal. The little Plinko machine, if you will. 4-1, Plymouth in the lead by a handsome margin of 3. Flaccid down the far side boards. Flabbergas here picking this one up off the back end, looking to swing this one wide down the near side. T picks this one up. Mace up against Flaccid in the neutral zone, trying to get this one free. Mace off the top side boards, goes off Flaccid, off the hip over to T. T here picking this one up for the Plymouth Plague back on the defensive end. Mace gets a nice backhander on it, but T able to right his wrongs. Shot by Flabbergas, controlled by Flaccid. Down the near side, Chase out to the point, leaving that one go to Flabbergas. Flabbergas here off the forehand, shooting this one off the hip of Timmy. 7 seconds remain here in this first period of action. 3 goals difference. T, top side corner, down to the near. And that's going to do it for the first period of action between these two teams here in game number 3. Plymouth Plague lead it 4-1. Possession time, just about every stat is in favor of the Windsor Park Owls except for the shots and for the goals. But all 6 parties ready to rock, ready to roll. We're taking it back down to the ice. Second period of action underway here shortly. Windsor Park on the right side, Plymouth on the left. Puck is dropped and the game is on. Timmy along the top side board trying to get this one through traffic. Flabbergas making sure that doesn't happen for the boys in purple. Battle continues with the sticks. Mace getting a touch. Flaccid looking for the opportunity. Shooting, scoring right out of the get-go, and that's a hat trick. 4:47 remaining in the second. And Flaccid with a beautiful backhand, forehand transaction. He cashes it in for $1.50 and buys 4 gumballs with it. 13 seconds into the second. Plymouth Plague not done yet. Timmy down the near side, off the forehand, stopped up by Chase. Chase here with a nice touch. Shot by Flaccid, controlled by Flabbergas. Flabbergas down the near side. Timmy here looking for possession, but not quite able to find it. Windsor Park having the jits, or the blitz on. The jits are something completely different. I was looking for the Ritz, because that's an entirely different term. That's my bad. I take that full and yeah. Mace on the top of his stick, almost had the panhandle primed. Mace down the near side, Flaccid off the back and trying to drive this one through off the back pocket. Mace here with a forehand pass over to Chase. Down low, Flaccid gets this one down the near side boards. Mace here picking this one up off the backhand. Good shot, T there with a forehand touch on this one, finds his way into the pocket of Flaccid. Chase steals it away, forehand shot, scores! Windsor Park Owls find their second of the game. Beautiful positioning, beautiful stick check by Chase, and he finds himself a goal at the end of that rainbow. 3:56 remaining in the second. A good shot attempt by, I believe that was Chase on the top side of the ice. Mace goes off the backhand. Stopped up by T. Sends this one down low into the Windsor Park zone. 8 minutes remain between these two teams before we figure out who plays Colorado. Chase down in his own blue line. Looking to take this one through traffic. Down the near side. Mace stopping him up. Looking to bring this one downtown. Off of Flabbergas. Down the near side. Off the backhand. Looking to pass this one through traffic. Over to Chase into the top side corner. Off the backhand. Out to the top side point and loose into the Windsor Park zone. Flabbergas down towards the top side. Bringing it down to the near. Timmy there, applying that pressure. Mace here with a backhand opportunity. Sends this one to the top shelf. Here's Chase along the top side boards. T with a nice spinorama. Able to get that one free. Mace here taking this one out and way down the near side. Good shot, but not quite able to hit that one on its target. Mace able to get this one free for Winter Park. Goes off Flaccid to the top side boards. The battle continues between Winter Park and Plymouth along the top side. Flabbergas able to find his way to Mace down to the near side. Banks this one off the boards. Chase able to find Mace. Mace here off the back end. Logan off the boards. Able to find his way to Flabbergas. Flabbergas. Forehand shot off Timmy. Chase trying to apply that pressure. The crash of the crease did not come through. T able to get this one out of the way unharmed. Flabbergas towards the top side looking for Chase. T able to intercept that call. T down center avenue. Flabbergas with a nice shot looking for the net off the near side by the faintest of margins. T able to find Timmy. Timmy off the back end. Taking this one towards the top side of the neutral zone. Dangling through his opposition for the time being. Mace able to get a touch on this one. Flaccid here regaining possession for the Plymouth Plague. Along the top side boards trying to chip this one past Flabbergas. Nice shot by Flaccid from the point, but not quite able to find its way on target. Halfway through this game, 5-2 is our score. Plymouth Plague currently in the lead. Chase trying to take possession out from the red line. Timmy there, taking possession back over to Flaccid. Flaccid topside boards. Stopped up, looking to return this one back to T. Not quite able to get a touch on that stick. Mace down low in the corner. Out in front, shot, nice save by Flaccid from Flabbergas's attempt down the near side boards. Finds Mace. Mace here off the back end, stops with a feint. And that one comes out for the Plymouth Plague down low in their own zone. Mace able to pick up possession out for Windsor Park. Flaccid with a nice shutdown of that pass out in front. Mace with a shot, scores, and he makes it 3-5. If at first you don't succeed, keep sucking until you do succeed. A quote from Curly from the Three Stooges, and Mace took that to heart, and he took it personally. 1:45 remain. Winter Park in the lead Winter Park down by 2. Flaccid, topside, gets this one through traffic. T able to pick this one up and stopped away by Flabbergas. Flaccid there getting this one back down low for the Plymouth Plague. Timmy out in front, nice save by Mace. Flaccid here on his own defensive end. Mace trying to pull this one off the boards. As he takes this one off the back end. Flaccid there sending this one to the top side. Flabbergas over to Mace. Mace here off the back forehand. Looking to take this one down the near side boards. Perhaps Timmy there with a nice steal away. Off the back end. Pass over to Flaccid. Flaccid here controlled to the top side. Off of Flabbergas' stick check. He finds himself in possession. Looking for Mace on the long distance pass. At the end of the rainbow was only found by T. T. Off the back end. Stopped up by Chase. Chase coming out the other way for the Windsor Park Owls. Goes off Flaccid to the top side boards. Mace with a shot. Good save by T. Keeping this one out of the cage and out of the way of harm. Flabbergas down the near side. Mace here with a shot attempt. Swatted wide. Flaccid with a beautiful stick check, keeping that shot from even occurring. Timmy, topside, stopped up by Chase. T here down towards the near side, shooting off the far side post and wide. Flabbergas with a nice shot of his own, but off the far side as well. 44 seconds remaining in the second period of play in Game 3. Flaccid taking possession back for the Plymouth Plague. Of course, if you're not aware, it is a best of 3, check top right. Winner of this game takes home all the marbles and the final spot in the semifinals. Flabbergas down the near side. Flaccid looking to take it off the back end, whipping this one right past Timmy down low. Here's Mace taking his charge the other way. T able to get enough to get possession down low to the top side. 18 seconds remaining in the second. Timmy coming back for this one. Mace trying to get this one northways. Flaccid forehand shot out in front, and he finds himself a goal. Beautiful shot and a way to follow it up. 12 seconds remaining, and they now lead by 4. 3. I can't do math. Mace, Flabbergas. One last drive for the Windsor Park Owls. Chase able to get a touch on this one. Not quite able to take that one as it was still midair on that shot attempt. And that's the end of the second. 3 for Winter Park. 6 for Plymouth. Need that Game 3 overtime. Rodeo's praying for the long haul. An absolute insane best of 3. Of course, the winner of this game does go on into the semifinals against the Colorado Cobras here immediately after the resolution of this game. We'll take a short intermission, but it will be a short intermission. Getting back down to the ice for this third and final period of action. 6-3 is our score. Plymouth on the left side leading. Winter Park on the right side looking to get back into the saddle before the final buzzer sounds. Down the near side, Timmy goes off T. Chase off the forehand finds his way to Flabbergas. Flabbergas taking his time down towards the near side of the ice with the LED stick looking to make his magic happen. Over to Mace. Mace here off the top side boards out to the point. Flabbergas off the hip towards the top side, not quite able to swing it off the forehand. Mace here off the back end looking to work his magic down low in the offensive zone. Looking for that pass back to the point. Perhaps no, the backhand wraparound shooting hits the post off the far side just wide off of Chase's forehead. Chase with a shot. T with a big save there. Chase able to keep possession, goes back over to Mace. Mace here towards the top side of the ice, goes off the forehand. Timmy there trying to pick this one up along the top side boards off the backhand. Mace trying to free this one up towards the top side. Flabbergas with a nice shot, but Flaccid with all the answers to the questions he might have. Banks it off the boards. Flabbergas finds Mace. Mace down to Flabbergas. Down center avenue. Shot off the near side. T banks it off the boards. Mace goes off Timmy. Here's T with possession. Taking this one out for the boys in green. Mace there forcing his hand towards the top side. Good spinorama. Good Beyblade action. Able to pick up possession down the near side. Timmy there getting back into the mix of things for the boys in green. Mace able to keep possession for the time being. As T applies that pressure down the near side. Able to pop this one loose over to Flaccid. Flaccid with a forehand pass over to Timmy. Timmy was looking for the bump on the net rather than the pass. Flabbergas. Chase shooting off the far side and wide. Chase generating offense. Down low in the corner. T goes off Mace. Down low into the near side point. Shooting it on target. Good save by Flaccid with his shift to the stick. He finds it off of his noggin into the corner. T off the far side over to Flaccid. Down across the grain. Flabbergas the first touch on that one, but not possession. Timmy with one man to beat. A good stick check by Mace. Makes Flabbergas' job easy. Flaccid coming back out the other way. Flabbergas out the other way yet again. 3-on-1 shooting. Nice save by T. Flaccid able to control this one into the corner. And the Plymouth Plague survive for now. Timmy with a beautiful touch on that one. That was surely a goal if he did not make contact on it. Even if it was a small amount. That's all that really mattered there. 3 minutes remain in regulation and perhaps the series. Flabbergas going down low. Flaccid down the near side, trying to direct traffic out of his own defensive end. 2:55 remaining. And ticking. Top side. Mace finding his way to Chase. Chase back over to Mace. Mace along the top side. Stopped up. Tries to fake out Timmy. Doing successfully for the first time in this match. Shot down T with a nice touch of the face. Keeps this one towards his netting, but does remain wide. Timmy with a nice stick check. Tries to get this one free from Flabbergas. Flabbergas winning that one away. Flaccid controlled back over to T. T tries to angle through. Splits the defense. Flabbergas able to pick up the puck before another Plymouth player. Flaccid keeping this one down low for the boys in green. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the third. And elimination is near. Mace, Flaccid down to the near side boards. Keeping this one out for the boys in green. Chase dangling at the point. Flaccid controlling that one into the neutral zone. Flabbergas, Mace down the near side, finding its way across the crease over to Chase. Flaccid here with control. Top side looking for this forehand shot. One man back, and he in fact makes that save. Flaccid towards the top side boards, trying to get this one peeled off. Flabbergas, Flaccid doing battle with the sticks. T picking this one up. Mace with a hip, trying to get into the mix of things. Mace top side over to Chase. Chase here with a forehand shot. Beautiful save by T out at the top of his own crease in a good way. 150 remaining in the third. 3 goals still the difference, and we're at a deadlock, it feels like. Flaccid topside boards, swatted wide by Mace, goes out in front. Good shot by Timmy, but goes off the far side. Flabbergas had the shot if it was there. Good shot by Flaccid. He shoots and scores, making it 7-3 in a 4-goal lead for the Plymouth Plague in the third. 1:35 remaining in the third. And it might be spelling the end for Winter Park unless they get some revitalized offensive talents going on in the near future. T looking to jive his way to the topside boards, finds way over to Flaccid. Good shot off the far side, brought down to the near. Timmy out in front, looking for Flaccid just out of his reach. As he throws this one down low yet again, here's Flabbergas with possession for Winter Park. Timmy able to knock that one loose into the topside corner. Chase trying to get this one northways. T there stopping him up at the blue line. Mace able to get this one free for the Winter Park Owls. Back on the defensive end, off the back end. Flies there trying to free this one up. Able to do so successfully. Handles it back over to T. And with that, an offensive back check for the Winter Park Owls. Able to bring possession back for themselves. Flabbergas down the near side, out of the reach of the stretch arm flex of Chase. Chase, Flabbergas, taking this one topside point. Flaccid's not able to stop Flabbergas out in the point, or out in the slot. I forgot entirely what the wing was called at the faceoff dot. Good shot by Flabbergas. And he finds himself goal number 4 for the Windsor Park Owls, even though I had 3 strokes in those 2 sentences. Holy cow. Flabbergas does it again. Look at him go, and we're not done yet. 41 seconds remain, and a 2-goal gap. Can you spell comeback? 40 seconds remaining in regulation. The Plymouth Plague just have to hold on. But an onslaught of offense is coming, whether they're ready or not. 30 seconds remain. Siege is holding W. Shooting. Nice save by Flabbergas. Flabbergas off of Timmy into the topside corner. Flaccid. Mace doing battle with the sticks along the topside. Flaccid just going to hold on to this one for any amount of time that he can have possession. Down the near side. Timmy over the shot over to Timmy. Back over to the near side. He doesn't need another goal, and he knows that. Flaccid. Top side. Looking for the point shot. 10 seconds remain over to T. T. Stopped up by Flabbergas and Mace, but that's going to do it And that's the end of the ball game. Good games all around, but the Plymouth Plague have moved on into the semifinals, and they'll be taking on the Colorado Cobras for a spot in the finals. Final score of the third and final game, 7-5. Full scores of the match: Mace with a hat trick, Flabbergast with one, Chase with one. And for the Plymouth Plague, 5 for Flaccid, 2 for Timmy, 8 whopping saves for the Plymouth Plague. Good stuff from both sides of the ice, but the ultimate victors you just witnessed were the Plymouth Plague. Sick game, a really gruesome best-of-3 series between both hockey clubs, but we still have one more to go tonight. The Plymouth Plague moving on into the semifinals. We'll be taking on the Colorado Cobras here momentarily. You got a little bit of time to burn. Go get your popcorn. Go get your Mountain Dew or chocolate milk. Other beverages are available. Go get your beverage of choice. Do what you want. We'll be back here for the next matchup here in mere moments. The Plymouth Plague taking on the Colorado Cobras. We'll be right back here on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Darth. We shall return. All right, I don't think we're having the Cobras tonight. I was told otherwise by Rockyville, but T just said, "Hey, no Cobras tonight." That was his exact quote. But I'm waiting for a little bit of elaboration. But looks like the Plymouth Plague are a little slapped out. I would be too after a series that intense in an hour and a half. What was that, an hour of slapshot? Intense Pro Division slapshot play. So we're going to be looking for Sunday for the Colorado Cobras and Plymouth Plague. That is not a confirmed day, but that's when the Colorado Cobras said they were available next. So we're going to be looking for Sunday, perhaps, for this next matchup. That's the earliest time. I think that would work for the Cobras. I don't know about the Plague's availability. That's something that the two captains are going to have to discuss. But yeah, that's going to do it here this evening on the SPL Network. Thank you for tuning in. It was awesome. I can't think of a better series to encapsulate what was our final quarterfinal round. But we still got plenty of slapshot left to play in this third postseason of SPL Rebound. Thank you all for tuning in. The support has been amazing. Multiple subs. I haven't had time to update this list because there were so many of you. Kyler coming out with the bits. Of course, Internet Hippie with the subscription. MVM 1388 with the sub. Timmy coming out with a big one. Jabu. Wendy's Cashier with another sub. The support's been amazing. Hi, Kyler. Another sub by Babu just now. Everybody's just piling on. We had like 2 hype streams, which I've never had before, which was awesome. I think I got a few emotes, even though I own the channel. I don't know. But, yeah, thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. I'm Darth. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next broadcast. They are not playing. The Plymouth Plague were a little burnt out. And so, you know, after an hour of nothing but competitive slapshot and a nail-biting ending, I can understand it. But, yeah, we look forward into the future. I'll be updating the broadcast channel as soon as I find out the game time of that. Keep your eyes on the website as well for the first notification of it. because that's where captains update first, and then they go on to tell me about it. But keep your eyes on the site for the future of the matches. I know on Saturday we got the finishing touches, or at least game number 2 of the Hamilton and Ocean City matchup. But plenty of Slapshot left to be played in Season 3's postseason. Looking to promote, looking to relegate, looking to reward the victors, East and West. But not much and more in the coming week. But thank you for tuning into the SPL Network for the final time. I am Darth. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.